Hello, everybody! It is I, Groundback. I'm with Convex again. And,
Pokemon.
yeah, Pokemon. That is the thing
Hello.
we're talking about. I definitely wasn't talking to him. I was like, wait, what's the word I'm looking for? And he was like, Pokemon? But yeah, today we are doing the best Terra type for every UNOVA Pokemon. This is the biggest Pokedex by far. My golly, we are gonna have a handful. Please save us.
Yep, this is gonna be a thing.
It really do gonna be a thing. Let's just get right into it. Starting out with Victini, because it's weird. You might think this is a mistake, but no. In the Pokedex, Victini is actually put above Snivy. Weird, huh?
Huh. No. It makes sense, because Victini's #1.
Wait, are you actually a Victini fan, or?
Oh, no, not really, but, Victini wins at everything.
Yeah. Well, you see,
Literally.
yeah, it wins so much isn't underused.
It wins so much as an underused. Well, it wins an underused.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, 100 base sets and everything. You can see some of the moves here. Blue Flare, Volt Strike, Dazzling Gleam, Expanding Force. Where's its signature move? V-Create. Yeah, 180 base power, fire move. Really stinking good. So, what are you thinking?
They gave it to Rayquaza for some reason.
Yeah, but they got rid of it in Gen 9 for Rayquaza.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So are we thinking just Terra Fire, just nuke?
Yeah, nuke. Just kind of ram into everything.
Yeah. Victini is like me when we get in the fights. We use our heads. Literally. I like to skull bash people in the nose. Which is a thing that I do, and a very frequent occurrence, by the way.
No, you don't. He's lying. Grombeck is lying.
Well, I know a way to make me not a liar.
Look. If you head back one person, that doesn't automatically make you.
Oh no! Next time, our parents go out drinking, I'm gonna go out with them, and I'm just gonna skull bash every single person I see on the streets. Not even just grabbing them. I'm gonna be like a Rampardos or just like a Triceratops. I'm just gonna be running around just ramming people with my head.
Well, that sounds so cringe when you say it out loud.
You know what? Screw you, Superior. I think Terra Grass, because
Yeah.
it has Contrary. You spam Leaf Storm. What other move do you want to use on it?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm kind of curious if Superior is actually in OUs and National Dex. It's an underused too. Oh no. Okay, this one's gonna be weird. Emborg.
Embor? What does Embor do?
So Embor has the ability Reckless, so Recall moves have more power. These are the stats: 123 in attack, 100 in special attack. It has Flare Blitz, Hammer Arm, Heat Crash, Heavy Slam, Power Up Punch, Rock Slide, Scald. And no Scald.
Scald?
It's a fire type and no Scald. Just thought I'd let you know. And also, when it's Wild Charge, but since that's Reckless, it's actually kind of good for it.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking?
Well, this isn't really Luke.
It
could go Terra Electric.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, because I mean, look at its stats, that defense is kind of, well, both of its defenses are kind of dog water, but that HP is pretty good. Maybe make it mostly physical attacker with Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, probably Hammer Arm or something. But maybe you can also have Scaldon just for just ground type Sphere you. I feel like that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty decent.
Now Samurott. Samurrott's actually pretty interesting because he's currently in what's it called? Scarlet and Violet. And apparently, Samurrott's always been sort of pretty good in the lower tiers, a Mex attacker. As you can see here, 100 in attack, 100
Huh.
in special attack. And he has a lot of coverage, like Air Slash, like Aqua Jet, Blizzard, Body Slam, Detect, Dragon Tail, Drill Run, Grass Knot, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Liquidation, Razor Horn. Yeah, Superpower, Sword Stance, X Scissor. So he actually has a lot of options. So what do you think?
Drill one's interesting.
Yeah,
Drill
it
one
is.
interesting for what's it called? Types. I actually think ground. Ground's just a useful type that's good for getting the jump on what's it called? Electric.
Let's see here. So if
which
it's
is generally
ground,
useful.
well, it's also very important to think about like what types it can deal with once it has new weaknesses. So if it's ground type, what's it weak to? Grass, water, and ice. How well does it deal with those?
It can deal with what's it called? Grass with like its ice type move.
Yeah, it can deal with grass. If it's physical with X Scissor, if it's or Mega Horn, if it's like special ice. But how does it deal with water and
Ice.
water and ice types? Yeah, like I don't think it has any fighting coverage, does it? Okay, it has Brick Break, but that's not very good. Oh no, it has Sacred Sword. That's not that bad actually, for physical.
Yeah, Sacred Sword for ice. And like also, yeah, and like if you're running Drill Run, you're also running a physical.
Oh yeah, you are
so,
doing
like,
physical.
Mega.
So like physical like water move, like
Sacred
with
Sword.
probably saying like Liquidation, Sacred Sword, Mega. Yeah, the only thing I'm kind of worried about is like water, but like that's probably just something you'll just have to
You're not really
accept
doing
and
this
not
with
have to.
water type.
Yeah, it probably won't be the biggest deal. Yeah, but I think you sold me. I think we'll
Yeah,
do
and like
ground.
even if you're running like a special Samurai, you're probably not putting it in front of a water type anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Bulky water types are just like a problem in general. I bet you Samurai's probably one of those Pokemon where you don't really want to terrestrialize it, but it's like one of the last resort things, you know? Alright, Watchog.
Yeah.
Watchog. Really, really, really not liked by the community. I'm assuming it's probably really bad and competitive, but it's like amazing in shiny hunting.
Yeah.
Illuminate, boost encounters. It has Super Fang, False Swipe, Thunder Wave, and Hypnosis. Like literally the perfect like shiny hunting Pokemon.
Yeah. So, what does it do besides shiny hunt?
Gets hated by the community.
Like I guess, like I guess Hypnosis is useful.
Keen.
And so is Thunder Wave.
So it has Keen Eye, so accuracy moves can't get lowered. This Pokemon has 1.3 power, so less when the move. But with 77. It's. What the heck? What do you do with this?
I'd imagine that this thing just kind of like statuses things.
So if that's the
So
case,
maybe
you want to
make
go
it
with dark for like. Worst case scenario, if it's just a hazard set, just make it dark so it can't be taunted by pranksters.
Yeah. It's like, what else is this thing doing?
If you're putting on your team, I don't know if you want attention, or you're definitely trying to not have attention. Or you want people to get away from you, I don't know. But Stoutland should be more interesting. That is a Y, not a T. Stoutland, it has... Ooh! That's interesting. Intimidate, Sand Rush, and Scrappy. This thing has Scrappy as an ability.
Ooh.
And has 110 attack, not bad. I was hoping it would have Facade, or not Facade, Guts, but that might be better. So like...
this thing that have strong jaws. It learns all the muscle things.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? But like Crunch, Fire... In those Play Rough.
Ooh.
Okay, what's going to say we've made it Terra normal so it hits really hard, and since it can hit Ghost types anyways. But do you think, like, with Play Rough, it would be better if this thing became Fairy? Go from being weak to fighting types to resisting and hitting them really hard?
Yeah, I think giving it Terra Fairy and Intimidate is probably the best thing for it.
Yeah. Okay, Lightbird. the Pokemon that basically kill National Dex anything goes. I'm assuming you only make this thing Terra, well, it's already dark. Okay, it doesn't really want to terrestrialize. But I'm assuming, like, if you had to, you would just make it dark so that, it keeps its prankster immunity.
Yeah.
Oh god, the elemental monkeys.
Oh no, the monkeys.
Okay, you ready to work at Simasage? Yes, Simasage! He knows gluttony!
Stop trying to make Sage sound cool.
No, that's really how they say it in the anime. In the anime, they, like, the trainer Ray called it Simasage!
Yeah, well, you know what? The anime is wrong.
I mean, the anime tried to turn it into a positive, which I can respect that. When I can't respect this, I can't respect this like stat line. What the heck? So it has coverage. It has Skunk Shot. Let's just make it Terra Poison, because Skunk Shot hits really hard, and being aggressive, it can probably take care of ground types anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, Simapore!
Don't use
It's Simaporin.
Oh,
Simaporin in Tennessee. It rains a lot, but yet tornado and thunderstorm warnings. It's awful. Help us. These are going to have the exact same stat lines for all of them, aren't they?
Yeah, probably. Make this one water. It's a water type. Make it water.
Do you want to make it ice type? Just has like stab ice beams.
Who cares?
Yeah, no one cares.
Sure, make it ice.
Yeah, we're just gonna use this opportunity to put all of the monkeys into the tiers that are usually underpopulated in each of these tiers.
Yeah.
Now, Simisear!
Simisear, the worst out of them. Or is Simisear the worst looking out of them, or?
Like, back in Gen 6, when they, like, did the, voting for the most popular Pokemon of all time, Simisear Budui was the least popular of all of them.
Yeah.
So that probably says a lot.
Yeah, like...
So let's see here. You got fire moves. You got...
Okay,
This thing only really has fire moves. Doesn't even have, like, that good of coverage. So you probably just want to make it Terra Fire.
Yeah. Just make it fire. Ooh. I'm so
Oh wait, now I know my Victini isn't underused. Victini used to passively give victory to everyone, but then they started hanging out with Simisear.
Yes. Some of their W to L ratio started to go down.
God, I hate to see it. Now, Musharna.
Yeah.
That is...
Ooh,
Musharna is interesting. Let's see here. Is it you? It is. Yeah, forewarned, synchronized, telepathy. You have, and pretty good bulk. Not bad. Well, is even a point to, like, looking at this, or is it just, obviously, just gonna be in Terra Fairy?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Terra Fairy.
Yeah. Alright, we got the birds. Which one are we using? On pheasant, female or male?
Which one has the mask?
Male.
Is it the male one? Okay, yeah, we're doing male. That's the only good looking version of him, pheasant.
I don't know. On pheasant, you have Big Pecs, Super Luck, and Rivalry. Big Pecs prevents other Pokemon from rolling this Pokemon's defense stage. Super Luck, the critical hit is ratioed, or critical hit ratio is raised. And Rivalry makes it do more damage against, like, other males. So, you know, toxic masculinity. With that defense stat, this Big Peck's ability is kind of garbage. That attack is decent. So, Super Luck or Rivalry, and I'm assuming you probably want to do Super Luck. So that way you don't, like, do worse when you're fighting against females. which,
Yeah.
trust me, I speak from experience,
Yeah.
you don't want a disadvantage when fighting against females.
Oh my gosh.
So, it's gonna be boring. Wait, Morning Sun and Wish? This actually has a pretty... Well, not the most unique moveset I've seen, but for Unpheasant, I would have expected it to be more bland.
Yeah.
So, you just want to give this
Hmm.
guy TERA Flying?
Yeah, sure, give it TERA Flying. It's gonna Brave Bird. It's gonna do Brave Bird worse than every other regional bird.
Well, no, that's not true. With big pecs, it will be getting crits a little bit more.
I hate you.
Why do you don't hate? You don't hate the Unpheasant slander. Also, about Zebstrika. Let's talk about Zebstrika. Zebstrika's pretty cool, wouldn't you say?
Zebstrika's mid.
Really? I didn't think you would think that.
Yeah, I think Zebstrika's mid.
Okay, that is interesting. It has 3 abilities, and all 3 of them are basically given immunity. 2 of them are for electric immunities, and the last one's a grass immunity.
I am surprised this thing gets Zap Zipper.
I mean, Stanward gets Zap Zipper, and it's also like, it's convex. It's a zebra.
Well, yeah, I know.
What do
like,
zebras
Stantler
eat?
Already kind of has...
What do zebras eat?
Stantler already has like a...
Yeah, deers. Deers also eat grass.
Grass? Well, yeah, but like, what's it called? Like, Stantler already kind of has like a forest-like aesthetic. Zebstrika is literally an electric zebra. Electric.
Yeah, in the savannah. They're eating African grass, not forest grass, you idiot.
African grass. Hey, stop being racist to grass.
I'm not being racist to grass. That is objectively where it lives. You're not going to see a zebra in, like, Peru. You're not going to go to, like, Ohio and see a Zebstrika. No, you're not. You're not going to see a Zebstrika. You're going to see Ultra Beast.
Ultra Beast.
Oh, let's look at the stats, by the way. Okay, good speed. Decent attack. It knows overheat? Why would a zebra need to know overheat? Oh, again, Africa, dry season.
That doesn't make sense. It lives in UNOVA. UNOVA is just the United States, except Pokémon. And I know for a fact you do not find this thing in the Californian desert.
What's actually funnier is the fact that, like, Zebstrika literally has only appeared in the UNOVA games. It has not appeared in a game since then.
Haha, idiot.
So...
Okay, but seriously, what are we gonna do for this thing?
So I'm definitely gotta take advantage of its hidden abilities. So let's see here. Electric is weak to just ground. But what typing can we give it? I got it, dude. We give it flying type.
What?
Give it flying type. It becomes
okay.
No, listen, here. Okay. Give it flying type. It becomes immune to electric. It's immune to ground because it's actual typing. We give it lightning rod over motor drive so that it can raise a special attack. And it doesn't fear ice types because it'll have overheat. And then it can use I don't think it has anything for rock type. You can easily switch out. But like, do you understand my thought process?
Yeah, I understand your thought process.
Yeah, so you want to go with that?
Okay, yeah.
By the way, when I did the video with Fenton, I don't know if you remember, but we put Quagsire and Terra Dragon, and he made me feel really dumb because he talked about how much better Terra Flying and Terra Fire is for Quagsire.
Wait, Terra Flying for Quagsire?
Yeah, because you're still giving it immunity, but also here's the thing, Convex. With Terra Fire, Quagsire has Water Absorb, so it's not weak to fire moves. And because of its ground and water moves, it doesn't fear rock or ground either.
Oh, okay.
I feel really dumb that we didn't come up with that.
It's fine.
Yeah, it
fine.
is.
It's fine.
Like, speaking of fine, Galvantula, or not Galvantula, Gigglewith. I'm sorry, Unova fans. But Gigglewith,
Wait, wait. You think Gigalith is fine?
well, yeah, he's a fine
Wink,
Pokemon.
wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, he's fine. Like,
Yeah,
like,
you think he's fine? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
not that fine.
Nope, you already said it. You already
So let's see here, though. He has Sandstream, obviously the main ability you're going to use on him. So his special defense is a lot better. So he's pretty bulky.
said it. Yeah.
So what are we thinking exactly? I'm thinking you probably just want to make him
He's
Terra
already
Rock.
Terra Rock.
I don't think you want to like change his typing that much.
Yeah, I don't know why you want to do that.
Hmm.
Let's make him Terra Fairy. Ooh.
Yeah. Terra Fairy could go with. They'll never see it coming. Now,
I'll never see him.
what's this thing called? The bat. What is the bat called? This thing right here.
Oh. Woobat?
Is it?
Or
Let's see if I
Swoobat?
can find it.
I think it's
Okay,
Woobat.
there's Woobat, but where's the evolved form?
Okay, it's Swoobat. The evolved version is Swoobat then.
Oh, there we go. Okay, this thing has Unaware,
I hope
Quetz,
he's-
and Simple. Simple is by far the best one because stat things are like doubled. So Calm Mind is basically Gen 1 Amnesia for it.
Yep. Okay, so it's definitely gonna be a special attacker.
Yeah,
Calm
100%. So you probably want to give like a bulky typing so that it can like survive turns so you can like set up.
Fairy.
Probably. It's boring, but yeah.
Yeah.
Excadrill. Do you have any experience using Excadrill?
No, but I know that this thing uses hot air balloon or the balloon thing. I'd imagine this thing probably wants to just be flying type.
Like, let me think here. So like Excadrill, he has like Mold Breaker and Sand Rush are like the main two abilities using for it. So he likes being used in Sandstorms. And with Mold Breaker, he like kills like levitate stuff. So you probably just want to make him ground, right? Just that like he hits really hard with his earthquakes.
Maybe. I just know. Oh wait, no. He only uses the what's it called? The air balloon. What's it called? In doubles. Sorry, I'm thinking.
I don't think he actually uses. I don't think Air Balloon's actually a good set for him. I think especially using like Sand Rush teams, I think you really want to just use like full offense on him. So like Sword Stance, probably like Life Orb.
Oh yeah, that's why I said what's it called in doubles because it was banned. Sand Rush was banned for a long time.
Well, Sand Rush was only banned when weather was permanent. So Gen 6 onwards, he's perfectly fine to use.
So,
See, I'm thinking like Terra Ground's probably good for him.
yeah, Terra Ground.
Audino. You don't have your Mega, and even when you had your Mega, I had no idea what you were doing. Okay, Regenerator, you have... That HP stat's a lot more underwhelming than I was expecting to be. Considering it's supposed to be like just generations like Chansey.
Yeah.
It has moves, but it's supposed to be
that has a
bulky,
really-
and it's pink. We already know where this goes.
This
Yeah,
bulky, it's pink.
poison types are resist finding moves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Fairy always gets too
Wait,
much love
what?
in these videos, but we have no choice. Now we have a party called Kilder. This dude, look at these
Yeah,
abilities.
Con
Look at all three of these abilities.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then look at this. Look at that attack stat and HP.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely like
this dude could be pretty much
incredible
anything you want. So, like, it could be anything, but I'm assuming we're probably just gonna make it fighting since it's probably the most consistent one out of all of them.
Yeah.
Now, this one should be interesting. Seismitoad.
Yeah, Seismitoad is a Pokemon.
Did I spell it right? I'll just go by type, just to guarantee I get it. Alright. Seismitoad. Swip. Okay, so much for having an interesting discussion. That's Swip Swim, so it's just going in water.
That's kind of funny, though.
Yeah, it kind of is. No, this should be interesting. Throw. Those are the stats. It has guts. It has...
Wait, does it learn Facade?
Yeah, it does. Are we just gonna put it in normal?
Yeah, let's put it in normal. Sesame Street like an ass.
Yeah. Wow. So mean.
I'm kind of an asshole.
Yeah, you are. You imagine swearing in my videos.
I don't say I swear all the time, but most of the time we're doing, what's it called?
Okay,
serious, quote-unquote, serious discussion videos.
Now, this dude, he has Mold Breaker, Inner Focus Sturdy. These are his stats. They are also underwhelming.
Wow. Dang.
Wait, if he has Mold Breaker, do you want to go for Earthquake or Ground types since he has Earthquake?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, like...
That would be fine.
Why not? Like, literally.
Yeah, why not?
Alright, Weavani. Weavani.
Weavani.
Okay, you have...
The most yassified Pokemon.
Chlorophyll.
Ooh.
Okay, I think it's pretty clear where Weavani's gonna go. I think we're gonna put in Terra Fire. Because with its bug and grass coverage, it can very easily take care of water types. It obviously wants to be in the sun anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that was actually a little surprising. I wasn't expecting that.
You should have been here for the Sinnoh video. Because pretty much almost every single grass type we went into realized, wait, we'll just put this in fire. Because it easily takes care of all fire's weaknesses.
Also, what's it called? This thought just came into my head. I feel like Luvani is the Pokemon most likely to say Yas Queen.
What the heck? Scolipede has Speed Boost, but it's in
completely
rarely use. That's actually insane.
Really?
Yeah. Man, I so badly want to learn about like national decks one day. Because if stuff like this is in rarely use, I don't want to imagine just how bad the power creep is. And just how competitive the tier actually is. So that's interesting. He has Aqua Tail. Poison Jab. Steamroller. Oh, wait, that's actually pretty bad. Only active during terrains. Superpower. Interesting. Maybe Terra Water because of Aqua Tail. And also, like, you can take care of, like, grass stuff anyways.
Yeah,
alright, I guess we'll go with that.
And it probably would go well in, like, what's it called? Swift teams.
Okay, luckily, I'm actually pretty happy, because for these next ones, like these next three, we probably don't need to, like, go on Showdown at all. We can get to them very quickly. Whimsicott is a prankster Pokemon, so you probably want to put it in Dark.
Oh wow, the one fairy-type Pokemon we don't want to be fairy. What?
Let's go! Willigan, it's a grass type. It has Quiver Dance. You're obviously making a Terra Fire. Like, why won't you? You're handling literally all of your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Now, Convex. Do you realize how broken Basculin is? Look at all three of these abilities.
What? Wait, sorry, the stream's cutting out. It was kind of hard to see just sound to me.
Oh.
Wait.
So Basculin has 3 abilities: Reckless, Adaptability, and Mold Breaker. That's insane, right?
Oh. Yeah. Too bad his stats are horrible, but you know.
Its
There's an
stats
evolution for
are...
that.
Yeah, they are. Nothing even makes it to 100. But like, that's broken, right? And it has last respects.
No.
So, first, so
Whoa,
2
wow,
questions.
okay, yeah.
The first question is, are we gonna use red or blue Basculin?
What's it called? Red Basculin's best Basculin.
Yeah, that's true. And second of all, are we gonna put in a TERA Ghost so that has stab on last respect? Or are we going to take advantage of like Reckless and adaptability and use like TERA Water with Wave Crash? I'm thinking Ghost.
No.
Because I'm thinking
Yeah, I
Ghost,
was
like,
gonna
1,
say
because
that.
last respect is just a broken move in general. And 2, and let's be honest, you're Convex, there's gonna be a lot of water types on this tier list.
Yeah.
Yeah, so TERA Ghost.
So.
Or maybe we don't need to worry about the next one either. Crocodile. You have Moxie, so are we just gonna assume Terra Ground so that you like kill everything with Earthquake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems pretty straightforward. Darmanitan. It's been years since I've seen Darmanitan stats. It has Sheer Force in Zen mode. Really good attack. Fire
Zen
Blitz,
mode,
Fire Punch, Frustration, Future Sight, Hammer Arm, Iron Head, Overheat, Fighting Rock Coverage, U-Turn, Zen Headbutt.
Wait, Ground, what benefits does he get from Zen mode again?
If Darmanitan at the end of the turn changes its stand mode, I forget what Zen. It like basically changes its stats. It makes it go from a physical attacker to like a bulky fire psychic type. So it's not really that good for a regular
Wow, that seems
Darmanitan
horrible.
because it has like no real coverage. You need to be like half health in order to be in the form in the first place.
Wow, that sounds really bad, actually.
Yeah, so just go with Sheer Force.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's weird? Maybe you can make an argument for Terra like Psychic,
What?
maybe? Because, like, with Zen Headbutt and, like, Sheer Force, like, that's going to do a lot of damage. It has fighting and bug stuff for, like, Dark. It takes care of bug types with its fire moves. And then, like, it can, like, overpower Steel with, like, you know, fire moves as well. So I think Terra Psychic would actually be the best for Darmanitan.
Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that.
Okay, Maractus. I'm not going to bother looking at it because it's just like all the other like grass types we talked about, but it also has water absorb, so Terra Fire.
Yeah. Set the cactus on fire.
Crustal. You have Shell Smash. You have Sturdy, Soul Smash, Weak Armor. You have 105 attack, 125 defense. You have Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Knockoff, Poison Jab. You know, I actually think you might want to make Crustal Terra Steel. Because it looks like you want to be super bulky anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with
Yeah,
rock
that's
types, you could probably take care of like your fire stuff. Ooh, Scrafty. This should be fun.
Oh yeah, and you already have a lot.
Scrafty. You have Shedskin, Moxie, and Intimidate. You have really good defenses. But your only weakness is that you're 4 times weak to Fairy. But you have Poison Jab. Okay, I think it's pretty simple.
Yes.
Yeah, make a Scrafty Poison type. Because you can definitely take care of like Psychic types
Terra
anyways.
Poison. Yeah, make it Terra Poison. It's gonna be able to deal with Psychic types. It's already really bulky, plus having Intimidate, so it's gonna do well against physical Fairy types. Or just Fairy types in general.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Sigglewith, I think it's just gonna be just like Swoobat, where it has like simple, so you just want to make it fairy, so you can like get those combines set up.
Yeah.
Man, fairy and fire are tied right now.
I wasn't expecting this much fire.
Yeah, like fairy and fire are tied, and ground is not far behind. What's his name again? What's his name? The mummy.
The mummy? Cofagrigus.
Cofagrigus, yeah. Is he also just gonna be a Terra Fairy? Because he's bulky and he wants to, like, not be weak to, like, dragon moves? Or not dragon, I mean dark.
I feel like we should probably take a look at his moveset, actually.
Probably.
I don't know. Yeah, because I don't really know a lot about Cofagrigus.
145 defense, 105 special defense, 95 special attack, and then everything else is garbage.
Oh, okay.
He knows
So...
Calm Mind, Body Press, Curse, Dark Pulse, Destiny Bond, Energy Ball, Haze, Hex, Iron Defense, Knockoff, Magical, Memento, Psychic, Will-O-Wisp. Need I go on?
Yeah, no. I think he's probably gonna be Dark type. I imagine he's gonna be Will-O-Wisping stuff and all that.
Yeah, I'm thinking Dark type too, actually, now that I actually looked at it. I wonder if anything's gonna be Bug in this video. That'll be interesting. Caracosta. You're so smashing, so you're either hitting with water or rock, I'm assuming. And water's probably better, so just put it in water.
Yeah.
Archeops. You have to feed us. I don't think it matters what type you give it. But you probably want to give it a type that helps with flying and rock weaknesses. So what the heck even is that?
Make it rock, I guess.
No, let's see here. Because rock has like a lot of weaknesses. So, a rock and flying type is weak to water, ice, electric, rock, steel. So what could take care of a lot of those? Maybe you make it steel?
Make it steel type.
Yeah, you make it steel, yeah.
Yeah, if you make it steel type, you should be able to handle all that.
At the very least, it probably won't get to the fetus like immediately. Now, Garborder, I'm not even going to bother looking it up. I'm just going to assume you probably want to make it dark type. Find against psychic types. It's a poison type, so it probably wants to do statuses like toxic or toxic spikes. So, like, immune to prankster as well.
Yeah.
Wow, dark is also up there with fairy, fire. And speaking of dark types, we have Zoroark now. And I think Zoroark, hate to admit it, but we're probably going to finally break the tie. I think Zoroark is going to be in fairy type. Because what I'm thinking is, yeah, with Zoroark, it already has some pretty good coverage of stuff like Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Grass Knot. But I don't think it really has any fairy coverage. And I feel like with fairy coverage or Terra Blast, that could be exactly what it needs to, like, hit really hard against, like, some of its counters. Like, fighting types or whatever.
Yeah.
Chinchino. Chinchino has Skill Wing, and it has moves like Bullet Seed, but also has Tail Swap. So, are we going to have it be Grass type so that it can have Stab Bullet Seeds? Or are we going to make a Terra Normal with Tail Swap so that this is like a crazy amount of damage?
Terra Normal, I think.
Yeah, I would think so too.
This doesn't really need coverage.
So are we getting through this faster than you expected, or about the same pace as you would have predicted?
About the same pace. I think we have like half of the deck still. Or half of the Holy Wolves.
Now these next two are psychic types. I'm not even gonna bother looking at the moveset. We can probably assume they're gonna be fairy, right?
Or actually, wait a minute. I can't remember. I know what's it called.
But here's the thing, like Reuniquist has like magic coat or magic guard, so they can't get status or get hurt with like status moves. So obviously you want to keep it very bulky. And Gothitelle has shadow tag, so what it wants to do is trap people in, and they can't escape. So I feel like these would be fairy for opposite reasons. You want to be fairy so you can like trap stuff and like kill them, and you want to be fairy because you want to be bulky and survive everything. Yeah, what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was gonna say dark for Gothitelle, but like I just realized that didn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
They're both been fairy.
Also, maybe text mom because she tried calling me right now.
Yeah, I know.
Swana. While you're texting, I'm gonna look up. Kenai. Big pecs and hydration.
Man,
Stats
we're
on.
so professional.
It technically can be a mixed attacker, so. It's kind of mid and everything. You just want to make it terrifying, just so that way it can hit her with either Hurricane or Brave Bird.
Yeah, just make it terrifying. Whatever.
Yeah, like no reason why not to.
The swan.
Now Vanillux, it's an ice type, and it has snow warning, which is actually pretty good. So
Yeah,
it wants to be anything that isn't, ice. So let's see here. Ice is weak to fighting, fire, rock. Fighting,
Steel.
fire, rock. Is that everything?
Steel.
Oh yeah, and
No,
steel.
it's weak to steel.
So what do we want to make it in particular? Or doesn't that even care? It doesn't want to be like Terra Ice, so you can like hit harder with like blizzards.
Maybe, but you might want to make it Terra Water.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Oh, I Sawsbuck. I don't even know how to spell this thing. Oh, it has Chlorophyll, Sap Sipper, Syringes, Body Slam, Horn Leech, Leech Seed, Mega Horn. So it probably wants to take care of Sap Sipper.
Like, I don't know, it could be... Because it could be grass type.
Oh, wait, Chlorophyll. It has Chlorophyll, so you probably want to make this thing, fire type, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably just making it fire type.
Probably.
And since you are making a fire type, what's used to summer form?
Yeah, summer, best season.
True, actually. The Mao. Emolga.
Yeah.
An electric and flying type.
It already has an incredible typing.
Yeah, it has a really good typing. You don't really want to change it. If you were to, I imagine you just want to go with pure electric. I can't really see it doing anything with flying moves.
Yeah, probably.
I forget your name, but you're a really cool, a bug steel type. But, like, you also really don't want to, like, actually change your type. But if you do, you're probably going to do water just so you can survive any fire moves.
No, or you can make it fighting like Scizor. I think it does learn fighting moves.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Sure, why not? It looks like it'll be a fighter anyways. Like, it's really a jouster.
Yeah.
Mungus. This one's interesting. I see it a lot in competitive. But I don't really ever see it like really terrestrialize.
Probably poison just to...
What was that?
Or dark, so that... Probably, I was gonna say poison.
Oh no, dark, yeah, because it does what like using its statuses.
Yeah.
And also, it's really weak to like psychic types. And because of Goldango, it does use like foul play more often.
Mm. Oh.
Jellicent. It's a bulky water ghost type. Think about all the stuff that bulky water Pokemon have, and think about all the stuff that ghost types have.
This thing's gonna be water, isn't it?
I think it's actually gonna be fairy, because it wants to be bulky, like I just said.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Yeah, just make it fair.
Also, sorry if, like, it seems like we're kind of rushing through some of these. Not only are on a very rushed or tight schedule, but this is, like, literally the biggest region out of all of them, so I don't really think either one of us are really willing to, like, go into a lot of detail for literally every single one of them. Especially when a lot of them are pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Now, Alomoa,
Okay, next one.
Alomoa I also occasionally see. I only ever really see them, like, stall teams. Like using Whirlpool of all things. Does Alomoa want to be Dragon type?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? Excuse me, what?
Like, I don't see it a lot. It's usually, like, Lowrider. But, like, there are some stall variants with, like Regenerator Alomoa, Alola, and it uses Whirlpool, which traps you in and you take chip damage.
I think you want to make this thing water, because it seems like it already does a good job at stalling as a water type.
Yeah, well, Stalls is a water type, but, like, I don't think it really benefits from, like, doing extra damage from, like, you know, Whirlpool. It just wants to stall. And you don't want to tear with it in the first place.
Ooh.
But that's why I think you'd want to make a dragon. Because if you're ever forced to TERA, that would probably mean that you're in a situation where someone's trying to, kill you with grass or electric moves. So therefore you make a dragon as a last resort.
Yeah, sure, just make a dragon.
Alright, who's next? Galvantula, one of my favorite Pokemon. Now, Galvantula, I think it's pretty clear. He has Energy Ball. I think you just want to make him Terra Grass.
Yeah. You're the one who knows Galvantula more than me. So.
Yeah, he's Sticky Web, so like, he doesn't really want to stay in anyways. Like, ever since Heavy Duty Boots, he is like a pretty decent pivot. So you could probably kill like a Ground Tape or two with like an Energy Ball. If not that, then probably something like Ice to like give him like coverage. There we go. This one's gonna be hard. Ferrothorn. Or Ferrothorn.
Ferrothorn? Oh, are we just gonna make this thing pure steel? So that it can do the things that it already does well?
Either pure steel or turn it into a bulky water. And with bulky water, it'll help even less like weaknesses.
Oh yeah.
And definitely, and not any 4 times weaknesses.
Oh yeah, wait, what's it called? Yeah, it's on a lot of water teams anyway. Or at the very least in Gen 5 it was on a lot of water teams.
Yeah, so probably want to make it Terra Water.
Yeah.
Now, you see this Pokemon? You see this ugly looking Pokemon?
Yeah.
Or, what type is it?
It's still cutting out for me, so I can't really see it that well.
Oh. Well, what type do you think it is?
I don't know, like, normal?
It is pure steel. It is not electric whatsoever.
Oh, you're talking about Clang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing's probably, yeah.
It is pure steel type. It has no electric in it at all. None of the evolutionary lines do.
Huh. So what are we gonna make it? Because I don't really think its stats are that good.
We are making it electric just because it deserves to be an electric type. I will not use any logical thinking on it because it's lazy and does not deserve any brain power. But, like, it needs to be electric. It deserves to be electric.
Yeah.
It looks like an electric type. Why isn't it an electric type? Speaking of electric types, the Eagle that's, like, a pure electric and Levitate, I don't really think you want to lose that. So if you ever are to like use this thing, you're probably just want to keep it as an electric type.
Yeah. So just make it electric or whatever.
Alright, the Belgium. The freaking psychic alien dude.
Head looking.
Belgium, you have telepathy, synchronized, analytic. You have 125 special attack, 95 special defense, and everything else is mid. You have Dark Pulse, Destiny Bond, Energy Ball, Flash Cannon, Side Shock, Recover, Thunder Wave. Actually, just occurred to me right now, there's like barely any steel types on this list.
Yeah.
And we're like...
I think this thing could be a type.
A steel type?
Yeah. You know, it means it gets to do good against its, like, what's it called? Weakness to fairy.
Like, I guess with steel, it can take out, like, fighting weaknesses. And it's no longer weak to, like, darker ghosts. But it doesn't really have anything against, like, fire types, but... I'm okay with it, just for, like, more steel variety. Or just more type variety. And because Belgium, I just do not give a crap about the Pokemon in general.
It is a Pokemon that exists.
Now, Chandelure. This should be good. It is a fire ghost type. It has really good high special attack. So, are we gonna have this thing nuke with fire or ghost?
I think with fire, especially in the current meta. Or like, what's it called?
Yeah, probably.
Really good. There's a lot of that.
You're probably right about that. Haxorus.
Yeah. Of course I'm always right.
I think Haxorus you probably want to make... you probably just want to steal with Iron Head, right? I'm assuming either steel or dragon.
Yeah, I actually think steel. Because what's it called? It already does, like, a lot of damage. Yeah.
So you might as well just turn all its weaknesses into resistances. Now, Beartic has Slush Rush, so it doubles its in speed, you know, when in snow.
Oh, it's gonna stay in ice type.
Yeah, it's probably gonna stay in ice type. It doesn't get, like, powered like rain, but, like, I can't imagine having, like, any better coverage. I'm gonna feel so bad if, like, Bug is, like, the only one that doesn't get anything. Oh, wait, I don't think I have to worry about that. But first, Cryogonal.
Is a Pokemon.
It has actually pretty good special defense, but like, yeah, I don't really know what this thing does. Do you want to make it pure ice or wait? Yeah, I don't know. I guess you just make this thing ice type, right?
But no, I think you probably make this thing a water since it seems like it wants to be bulky.
You know, that's true. And technically, snowflakes are made out of water, so yeah.
Yeah, you see? What is ice if not frozen water?
So this guy is Sogor, right? He's like really fast, like bug type.
Oh, yeah. He has like extreme speed, I think.
So do we actually want to make him like bug type though? Like, is he unironically gonna be bug type?
Oh, no. Yeah, no. I think he's a special attacker, actually.
Yeah, if he's a special attacker, then like he probably wants to hit really hard with Bug Buzz, right?
Yeah, so it can be our first bug type. Hooray!
Maybe even our only bug type. Okay, we have all the Tears Foot out at the very least.
Yeah.
Stunfisk.
Hooray.
Stunfisk, you... Static, Limber, Sandville. Stats, garbage. You have... stuff that is... you exist. Objectively speaking, you exist.
It is a Pokemon.
So, what are we gonna put him at?
Just make him ground or whatever. Just Sandville.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true, actually. No. Min Chao? I think that's how you say it.
Meow. Yeah.
It has Regenerator. That's probably better than Reckless. So it's Acrobatics, Aura Spear, Baton Pass, Blaze Kick, Calm Mind, Bulk Up, Close Combat, Drain Punch, Fake Out. Oh my gosh, this thing has everything.
Nah, I think I heard. No, this wasn't a good doubles Pokemon. I thought it was.
No, I think that's actually. I know this was a good in Gen 5. It's probably good in like any tier it's actually in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where do you want to put it?
Maybe like make it like flying for like stab acrobatics.
Actually, maybe, but like think about some of the fighting moves it has, like close combat, high jump kick. Maybe you just want to make it fighting type.
Yeah, sure. I'm cool with fighting.
Yeah. Now, Dragon. I do not feel like looking it up. It's probably just the worst dragon type ever. So I'm just going to assume it probably just wants to be Terra Steel.
Dragon, these nuts. Yeah, I should.
So anyways, a Golem. It's like a bulky, physical, ghost and ground type.
I'm assuming he... Like, what are his abilities? Like, he probably wants to stay ground type, but like...
I don't know what the abilities are. It has Iron Fist, Quetz, and No Guard. It has 124 in attack. Fist moves. It has Fire Punch, Focus Punch, Ice Punch, Power Up Punch, Shadow Punch. So it would No Guard. How can it take advantage of No Guard? Let's see here. Don't see anything in particular we can use to like really take advantage of Yeah, I don't see any. You're probably just gonna use Iron Fist, powering up its like punching moves. And if that's the case, maybe you want to make a Terra Ghost because Shadow Punch is already getting boosted. Maybe you want to like have it boost that even more.
Yeah, sure. I think that's probably the correct play.
Now, strangely enough, I think you have used more Bisharp than I have.
Let's see here with Bisharp, that fighting weakness really sucks. It really sucks a lot.
Sorry, are you just making it like Terra Fairy? Or no, Terra Flying, because I've seen it with like with King Gambit. Because like fighting sucks, but also like you also weak the ground, and that takes care of both of those like easily.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Terra Flying, especially because King Gambit likes to run air balloon.
Now, King Gambit doesn't even like the air run air balloon. Like Terra Flying, you just a dob. But also like the idea of like King Gambit like flying makes you just imagine him like being like an Ultraman.
Oh my god.
Boufflant. Reckless, Sap Sipper, Soundproof. What? Head Charge. I don't even think I want to look at anything else. I just want to make it like Terra Normal and like Head Charge.
Alright. Yep, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it sounds like it would hit very hard.
Boufflant is just Tauros with an afro.
Yeah. Alright, so, Braviary. I know he has, like, fighting moves, like, I think Superpower and Close Combat. Maybe fighting type. Also, he's literally an eagle in America.
He's American? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, sure. America. Hell yeah.
This thing is a bulky, dark flying type. It probably wants to be, like, something like Fairy. I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably.
Either Fairy or Steel. Oh, no, probably wants to be Steel because, like, it's weak to, like, both Rock and Fairy moves.
Oh, okay.
Heatmore. What the heck does Heatmore do? Gluttony, Flash Fire, White Smoke. You have Giga Drain. That's actually pretty nice.
Well, it might be interesting making this thing a grass type, especially because it has Flash Fire.
Yeah, and it has like Scorching Stance. Yeah, probably want to make it Terra Grass.
Mm-hmm.
Durant has a very good typing already.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with Durant,
Just make it
actually.
steel, I guess.
Durant has First Impression, so maybe you actually want to make it like Terra Bug, weirdly enough.
Huh. Yeah, probably. It's also... It's kind of bulky, I think, from what I remember, though.
It's kind of hard to tell because of its typing being so good.
Yeah.
Alright, so Hydreigon. I think Hydreigon has two really good ones. Either Terra Steel or Terra Poison. With Terra Poison, it can handle its weaknesses better. Because it resists fighting as weak to, it resists Fairy. And because of Levitate, it's not weak to red ground anymore. But the one huge detriment is that it doesn't have any actual poison moves. So it can't learn like Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave. And Hydreigon's already a Pokemon that suffers from 4 move spot syndrome. So a lot of times you don't really want to just force to use, like, give it Terra Blast. Meanwhile, Steel, it makes it resist all of its dragon weaknesses. It has Flash Cannon, so you don't even need to like give up like and use like Terra Blast. But our problem is that it's like so weak to fighting, which it was already weak to as a Hydreigon. So which one sounds better in your opinion?
Probably Steel, just because, what's it called? Like, Poison's nice and all, but like...
Yeah, I agree.
You know. It's already like super harding, so you just kind of want to lean into that better.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Volcarona. Volcarona has already successfully used Terra Fire, Grass, Fairy, Ground. It's good with like literally all of them. And Water.
Yeah, let's do Grass. Isn't Grass most popular though?
It was the most popular one at first, but then people started using stuff like Skeleturge and like Chiyu to get past it. So then they adapted and started using like Terra like Ground. Then they started using Dragon types. Then started using Terra Fairy. And now it just like goes between all of those. It just depends on whatever your team needs.
Yeah.
So, but I'm willing to do Grass just for the sake of like that's the main one I use, so I have bias. Man, we're actually getting pretty close. Like, we have the legendaries. We're getting to the legendaries. Alright, so Cobalion. I do not know how to spell this thing.
A lot of the, what's it called? Sacred Sword people are gonna still...
So let's see, you have Justified, you have good stats, you have Air Slash, Close Combat, Flash Cannon, Mega Horn. I don't know. This one's your call.
It's probably still gonna stay fighting. I also foresee that being the case for all the Sacred Sword members.
Maybe, but like, do you want to use like their other typings for the rest of them? So for like, I think his name is Tracheon, like make him like Terra Rock.
Yeah, sure.
And for Virizion, make it Terra Grass.
I know Keldeo is probably gonna be water, but we're not on yet. But...
Yeah, it probably will be, but we'll get to that when we get to that. The Tornadus. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that like the genies work very different from the Therian forms. Okay, so Tornadus. You have Prankster and you have Defiant. You have pretty good attack and special attacking stats and good speed. So you have like Acrobatics, Break Windstorm, pretty much all the coverage you can ever ask for. So, I'll let you choose this one.
Does it know any status moves?
Let's see here. Toxic, Taunt, I don't really see anything else.
Oh, that's a shame.
It has like stuff like bulk up though, so I guess you can like. I guess you can use like a physical attacker with like. Oh no, because you can use Defiant and. I really don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, because I was gonna say maybe make it dark, because like a prankster and stuff, and it could use like statuses and stuff. Which it still can do. But I almost think it's gonna be the same as Tornadus Therian in the sense that it mostly just wants to spam Hurricane.
So just make it TERA flying?
So yeah, I'll probably... Yeah, make it TERA flying.
Now its Therian form should be more interesting. Because as Regenerator, it has less attack, but it has like more defenses in general. And it has pretty much a lot of the same moves, but like, or would be all the same moves, but now with the idea of it being like a Regenerator tank, you know? So I'm thinking probably TERA Steel.
Yeah, I'm fine with TERA Steel.
Yeah, because with TERA Steel, it takes care of its rock and ice weaknesses, and with its flying, it takes care of fighting.
Okay.
Okay, Thunderous. Now, Thunderous obviously is going to be much better when it comes to Prankster and status because stuff like Thunderwave. But I feel like you don't really need to make it electric or dark type though, because I feel like even if you like taunt its Prankster, it's still going to be an electric flying type that hits really hard. So I feel like you just want to like go all in on that, you know? So maybe for regular Thunderous, we make it TERA Electric.
Yeah.
Now for Therian Thunderous, the cool thing about him is that he has Volt Absorb. So I think you probably want to make him something like TERA Water, so that he's no longer weak to what's it called? Ice moves or rock. He hits rock hard with water. He, you know, takes care of like water or not water, electric stuff because of his ability. And then he's not scared of like ground or like grass because of his new water typing, as well as like flying moves.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, especially because it's also just bulkier than regular Thunderous.
Alright, Reshiram.
Yeah, we can make it
Pretty sure Reshiram is like one of the bad Uber's legendaries. Because there's like no reason to really use it over like other like dragon types. But it hits really hard. It has like good dragon and fire stuff. So TERA Dragon, I'm assuming?
Yeah, TERA Dragon. And then I'm assuming what's it called? Zekrom is probably gonna be TERA Electric.
Let's see what Zekrom has. Okay, so, basically, Reshiram stats, but for physical. It has Ancient Power, Body Press, Volt Strike, Draco Meteor, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Facade, Fusion Bolt, Outrage, Shadow Claw, you get the idea. So it can go like physical electric. Probably the only Pokemon that can actually work out with physical electric, but it seems like it can do just as well with dragon stuff.
Yeah, but what's it called? I think it's gonna do better with electric, especially because there's already so many physical dragons in Uber. So.
All right.
You know.
So it'll be electric. Can we skip these next two?
Landers.
Can we skip these? Please, 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 I don't want to... Oh god, it's Lander, no.
What does Landers want to tear it into? It's already got, like, one of the best types in the game.
It is... No, that's the thing, though. Even though R is one of the best types in the game, I 100% know both of these, like, assholes are gonna love to Terastallize. They're gonna love it.
Oh yeah, so that they can, like, not have ice weakness.
No, not just ice weakness. Like, I guarantee both of them are gonna like it, both for defensively and offensively. You just want to make...
Yeah,
okay, I normally don't like doing this. I really don't like doing this. But should we just make a new tier that's just, it's Landorus, do what you want?
Yeah, sure. It's Landorus.
Yeah, like, dear God.
You know, it's a real shame. Landorus Therian is like a genuinely cool looking Pokemon.
I mean, they're both cool, but again, trust me, like, even when you use them in battle, it doesn't really feel like a drag. Like, it's not that bad, actually.
Yeah, like, they're not even, like, they're just, like, insanely good, but I wouldn't say they're, like, degenerate Pokemon to use, like Toxapex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Landorus, do what you want. Oh, I love that. I love that so much.
Okay, so after Landorus,
After probably the best Pokemon that ever like exists in competitive.
the best Pokemon, yeah, is the Kyurem forms or is it Keldeo?
Kyurem forms next, and all the Kyurem forms work very different from each other, so they need to be ranked differently. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure the Keldeo forms are basically the same thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
Kyurem Black, he's like physical. He got like Dragon Dance in Gen 8, which made him really too good for OU, but it made him like kind of bad for Ubers. So I'm assuming probably he can't really have that many good like physical ice moves, so probably just TERA Dragon. Oh wait, that's Discord.
Yeah, probably.
Or either TERA Dragon or TERA Steel, to get rid of his weaknesses. Or no, because he's... Yeah, no, TERA Dragon, because Ice, he's still weak to fighting. And why'd I keep switching tabs? Now, regular Kyurem,
Okay. Is a Pokemon.
Underuse, he... Good attacking stats. I know he has, like, good, like... He has all the good special and physical moves for every, like, Dragon and Ice type. So, are we going to make him more offensive? Or are we going to give him something that helps him defensively?
Just make him more offensive. I'd say just make him a Dragon type.
Alright. Now, I think Kyurem White, you actually want to make fire. Because he has Fusion Flare, like, like, for Reshiram. But he doesn't get staff from it, because he's a, Ice and Dragon type.
Oh.
Now, for Meloetta,
We can do that.
not Meloetta, Keldeo. Sorry. I got a little bit ahead.
Yeah, Keldeo.
But
Keldeo's
Keldeo
gonna
probably
be
is just
water,
going to be,
for
yeah,
sure.
probably just water. I think that's going to be self-explanatory. Meloetta, I'm pretty sure the forms are like the same. You just need to use like its signature move to transform it. So I'm thinking Psychic Normal probably wants to be like Fairy.
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
And then...
Last but not
Genesect
least, we have
already kinda
Genesect.
changed.
The dude that gets banned from OU. Like, every 5 seconds. It's like he has like download. But I'm pretty sure like physical sets are usually better than like special. So he likes using stuff like U-turn and switching out. But like he's still bug. He doesn't really want to change that. But if he were,
Yeah, just make him steel.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like
Also, what's it called?
he probably really likes like being able to hit stuff very hard with Iron Head. But there we go. That is like the best Terra type for every UNOVA Pokemon. I'm sorry we didn't go like...
For you, the viewers, it was too short.
For you guys it's too short.
For me, fucking eternity.
Yeah, it was eternity. I feel like my voice is actually throwing out right now. And, literally our family just got here, so, yeah. But, thank you for being with me, Convex. This is the last generation where they have, like, a big cast, I'm pretty sure. This is what's next time, going to be Kalos. And then with Kalos, it's just,
Kalos.
like, Alola, Galar. So after this, it's going to be much shorter. But I think that's actually going to be a good thing. I think that means that, you know, it means that, like, we'll have more time to, like, really analyze and go over each Pokemon individually instead of just, like, just doing, like, a quick analysis and that's it. So that should be pretty good. But yeah, thank you, Convex, for joining. Thank you, the viewer, for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.